All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of King Lil G versus Swifty Blue. If you don't know, now you know. Allegedly, Swifty Blue got backhanded over at Kushstocks. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all subscribers. You guys already know nothing but love. Check this out. You guys see me wearing my Laker hat today. I usually don't wear anything but an LA, A's, or an S hat. But today the Lakers took a big W versus the Grizzlies. So shout out to all the purple and gold fans out there, right? But back to this video. This video here was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. So if you don't follow me, make sure you do so. Also hit me up on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And now we on Rumble. Over on Rumble, we going to dedicate that to Southside Storiez only. So if you into the Southside Storiez, make sure you head over to Rumble. But other than that, we got this video here of King Lil G versus Swifty Blue. Allegedly, Swifty Blue got backhanded, and they going back and forth on the internet. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's get it. Before we press play on this video, I do want to give a shout out to everybody on Instagram that was sending me all kinds of info on this story. I'm not sure if you want me to mention your names, but for now, we'll keep it as is. But shout out to all you guys, because I was getting mentioned. I was getting DMs. I was getting story feeds. I was getting Twitter handles, all kinds of shit, right? But I do want to say one thing. I'm not the one to break a story. I'm not the one to actually go after the headlines and drop shit like that. Leave that for the thirsty ass hood rats. Over here, we like to let shit marinate, figure out what's going on, and then drop a video that actually has a meaning. I'm not the one to chase a story. So, but still though, shout out to those that send me the info. I appreciate it all day long. But leave the breaking headlines to the thirsty ass hood rats. Let's press play.
Hey, King Lil G. Hey, man, you got to stop lying to the people and post that video, man. Stop lying to the people, post that video, man. Let's see what you talking about. Show the whole world, man. Show the whole world, man. I want to see what's going on. Let me see what you talking about, baby boy. Let me see what's going on, big dog.
So check this out. Swifty Blue is saying, it's actually telling King Lil G dropped the video, right? King Lil G went on his post on his Instagram story and said he got a video of him backslapping Swifty Blue. Swifty Blue responded with, that was a soft ass punch, right? If you want me to keep it real, he said you punch like a bitch. There you go. So obviously he got punched. But let's keep going.
Dog. Keep popping it. Keep popping it. Keep popping like we really ain't him. Keep ass motherfuckers. Damn. Keep telling your little stories, posting videos. I want to see the video. I got a video of him. No, not the ones we just took right now. I'm talking about the ones from yesterday that he didn't take when he got socked in his mouth.
Look, I don't believe that. Look, I want to say this. We're not picking sides, right? I'm gonna just tell you what I believe, my opinions. Whether you like them, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck, right? But as soon as this shit happened, to me, it was last night. To you guys, it'll be 2 days ago. When this shit happened, homies got in my DM right away and were telling me that they were there and they saw it, right? All right. Homies ain't got to lie. There ain't none to lie about, right? Number one. Number two, Swifty Blue posted on his Instagram story right away, you punch like a bitch. All right. If Swifty Blue would have punched King Lil G like he says right now, Swifty Blue would have been stunting on that man. He would have been all over Instagram talking about, I punched you in your mouth. What you do? I pistol whipped you. I slapped you. I dragged. Come on. We all know Swifty Blue. But he didn't. What did he do? He went on this Instagram and said, you punch like a bitch. And he said that before anybody even did anything on social media. King Lil G didn't have a post up yet. So he did it saying, if this fool comes out, I at least got some out there saying this fool punch like a bitch. Come on, let's go.
What? We got like 400 people on there. What? We hood famous now. Look. Oh, shit. Let the little homies bang that shit. Go ahead, Husky. Man, you famous now, Husky. You famous now, Husky. What? Local. Hold on. Hey, here. We can't let them know when we sagging it because we pulling up for real. Hold on. Say what's up though.
What's happening? East the deal. We
What?
saw our Paramount. You already know, baby. We out here.
Yeah, stupid. Stop.
See, there it is right there. King Lil G, you swing like a bitch. Listen, you know what this reminds me of? Back in the high power days. Sorry, but I always relate to those days or take it back to those days because, I lived it. And I don't mean I lived it like I was there in the middle, but I was part of watching it from the sidelines. So I saw it, right? Okay, cool. Listen, I remember one time, and I'm gonna tell you guys a quick little story time. And I don't want to disrespect nobody, but listen, it is what it is. When Lady Pink's gonna fight with Owlboy, if you guys remember that, leave a comment down below. All the torpedoes were watching and didn't do shit. All of them. I don't know how Capone didn't fire them on the spot. I don't know how Mr. Capone still cut them a check. I don't know how Mr. Capone still kept them around. All them fools were right there watching Lady Pinks get into an argument and get into a fight. And shout out to Miss Lady Pinks because she kept that shit real. She was the only one out of all that group that had to, to get down or even argue with Owlboy and then get in a fist fight. Right? All the other torpedoes were watching from the headlines like a bunch of fucking nobodies and did nothing. Come on. How you gonna watch a hyena get in a fight and you motherfuckers just watch? They deserve this and more. But I'm not gonna take it there because I already know there's a bunch of crybabies all over the internet. So check this out. After that happened, somebody calls me from the torpedoes. True story. Hey, you got the drop on Owlboy? I'm not gonna bullshit you. Later, I'm going to give a Southside story on this because I think this is a good story, right? And I said, what the fuck? I said, motherfucker, you was right there. You was right there in the motherfucking video and you saw the hyena get beat or whatever and you didn't do shit and now you want the drop? My boy, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I wish I could drop bombs. How, bro, listen, you're not worthy of that. First of all, I'm not going to backdoor nobody. Facts. I'm not going to do that shit, right? But the audacity that you have calling somebody to ask for the drop when you had the man in front of your fucking face and you didn't do a goddamn thing, bro, hang up the phone, go hang up your jersey, call it quits, and move on. But check this out. This is what this reminds me of. Swifty Blue out here with his homeboys that we never see, even though they might be behind the scenes, but we never see them. A day later. It's like, my boy, you was face to face with him. Why don't you take care of business? You feel me? But let's go. So here we go. Here's the King Lil G post, all right? I'm going to read it to you, illiterate motherfuckers that don't know how to read. All right? So this is coming from King Lil G's Instagram. So I'm looking at this 4K video clip of me smacking the fuck out of Swifty Blue in front of his whole entourage at Kushstock. Like I said, what the fuck, man? Like I said, it reminds me of the whole high power versus Owlboy beef. All right. At Kushstock yesterday. I punched on him by myself as his friends were trying to listen to our conversation. He didn't square up or fight back. He just walked away and then stayed at the booth and kept taking pictures. He did break it down and say all that shit he talk is for Instagram and clout. And how you diss on interviews. Now you can't lie. There was 100 people with cameras. Wise up, homie. Wise up, young homie. You're very disrespectful. I can't read the bottom. I don't know. It probably says this is the streets. Listen. King Lil G got the whole image out here, right? King Lil G can't be out here lying or fake stunting or fake gangbanging or fake anything. And listen, I know a lot of motherfuckers been saying that I've been on that man's nuts because he's coming here, but it ain't even like that. You guys already know that facts are facts and cap is cap, okay? Listen, when you got an image like that, when you got bread like that, when you got following like that, when people fuck with you like that, you lie, all your credibility goes out the window, my boy. You bullshit, all your credibility goes out the window. If you say you out here slapping people and there's a video of you not slapping them and them slapping you, your career is over, right? So, do I believe Swifty Blue got backhanded? Fuck yeah, I do. Do I believe Swifty Blue told him that it's all for clout and internet? Yeah, I do. You know, listen, let's not forget that King Lil G comes from game bang era of the 90s. Okay? Things were different then than they are now. Game banging in the 90s was a whole monster on itself. You know, if you survive that shit, it's no motherfucker gonna run his mouth at you on the internet. He ain't gonna get away with it. You know. To those that don't know and think King Lil G barely came out, you know, with that album or that song Letter to Dre, King Lil G has had music since like the early 2000s. You know, he was on the record label Down for My Shit with Youngster from Easy Riders, if I'm not mistaken. You know, he's from a notorious gang, you know, probably 20 times bigger than Swifty's hood. You know, that gang got fucking sections all over LA. You know, and I'm not glorifying or trying to like magnify anything. I'm just giving you guys the facts. You guys figure it out yourselves and do what the fuck you want to do. Listen, Swifty Blue, King Lil G says that Swifty Blue broke it down and said that it's all for clout and that it's all for the internet. That sounds very familiar, okay? And I tell people all the time, look, just because I have you up here or I'm going to have you up here or we're cool like that, doesn't mean you can't get it. I'd be a fake motherfucker trying to lie on your behalf. I don't do that. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, just to name one. Southside Scheme came up here. Oh, the homie got beat the fuck down, but let me lie for him to make him look good. Fuck no, you got fucked up. Go get your get back, my boy. You know? But that's the way it is. You know, Swifty Blue says dropped a video. I don't think King Lil G wants to drop the video for the fact that he knows what he did. So it's like, fool, I'm about to incriminate myself. I said what I said, and as long as there's no video out there, I'm cool. You know, but maybe he does. Maybe he does. You know, I will tell you this. I reached out to him and said, let me see the tape. I'll release it. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to reply. You know, maybe he wants to give it to me. Maybe he don't. You know, you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do, right? But I'll tell you like this. Swifty Blue's a cool guy, man. Every time that I spoke to Swifty Blue on the phone, he seemed courteous. He seemed different from his online persona. He seemed like he had a big heart, you know. And I'm not trying to put him down. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I'm just calling it. From right now, I'm acting as a watcher, right? I'm acting as a what do you call that shit? You know, when you die in the video game and you're a spectator and you're up there watching everybody play. I'm a spectator right now, right? I'm a consumer. And you can call me a fan. I'm a fan right now. I'm watching these two guys and I'm telling you guys what I believe. But I believe that King Lil G got too much shit to lose to actually lie. I think Swifty Blue is a big capper. And I think that he does it all for clout. That's just me. You know, yeah, Swifty Blue probably carries a piece allegedly for in case shit gets super real. You know, super duper real. And I think King Lil G rolls with a big entourage where if you look at him wrong, all the dogs gonna jump. You know, that's what I think. But you know, at the end of the day, who the fuck am I? Listen, we're gonna wait for this tape, see if it rolls out. We're gonna wait to see if it sees the light of day. But I'll tell you like this. Swifty Blue is telling King Lil G to drop the tape for two reasons. Either somebody got at King Lil G already and they squashed it to the point where there's no tape going to come out. So Swifty Blue is doing his part to make it look like nothing happened, right? Or there really is no tape, but I doubt it. Kushstock, somebody had to be recording, you know. And most likely it probably came from King Lil G's camp because they probably already knew what they was going to do, you know. Sounds like Swifty Blue got caught off guard. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Swifty Blue, you know, hit him with a two-piece. But I really doubt it. And then we got here trying to sing Kumbaya and get everybody together to have a peace treaty. Hey, that's cool. That's cool too. But at the same time, it's like, hey, homie, if these fools got beef, and I'm not talking, just saying in general, if people got beef, sometimes there is no fixing shit. You know, sometimes they gotta do it however they see fit. You know, and they gotta handle it. You know, uh, it is what it is. But sometimes it is nice to sing kumbaya and get rid of all the problems and just live life happy. But that's in the perfect world. And right now, we not in the perfect world. We living on hell, in hell, you know? So it is what it is. And not only that, but if a motherfucker runs his mouth on you, you can't just say, oh, there's somebody in the middle trying to make us be cool, so we gonna be cool. Nah, fuck that. That fool disrespected me and said he's gonna do this to me. Now, let's see if he really about that. You know, maybe later we can squash it. You know, sometimes you can't kill it, you know, at the beginning stages, you know. But fuck it. Shout out to everybody mentioning this video. Shout out to all the homies. Shout out to everybody putting in work. Shout out to all the homies out there on the front line getting their music heard and whatever the fuck you're doing, as long as it's productive, right? But other than that, go follow me on Instagram at TheHaterWorld. And that's it. We're going to kill this video. We're laying call it a day. I'm Blue Devil. This has been the Hater World production. And we out.